Alright guys, welcome back to another one. So I'm going to show you guys how to actually create your own portable external M.2 SSD drive. So this here is an M.2 drive. This is I think 256 gigabytes, I think. I don't even remember how much it was. This is what you'll find in new PCs, and something similar is in the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox Series X. So this is the fastest you'll get. I believe that this is a Gen 3 drive, so not the absolute fastest, but the fastest, well, much faster in terms of SSDs compared to the SATA drives or compared to old hard drives, right? So these you can grab on eBay or Amazon for about 20-30 pounds depending on the size you want. I got 128 gigabytes the other day for about 22 pounds. Really good, I think, especially if you're someone like me who films on his phone a lot or takes loads of photos on his phone. If you don't have an an SD card slot, this could be a really good alternative, because for Android phones, you can just plug in the USB-C cable, which I have here. So let me quickly show that to you. I can plug in my USB-C cable here. I can then plug this into the external enclosure I have, and then I can get really good fast storage, okay? So let's jump into this one. So this is going to be a very short video. These adapters you can get from Amazon and eBay again very cheaply. I don't even remember how much I got this one for. I will look for one and put that in the description below. This will change your M.2 drive, have it in an enclosure like this. And this is actually a thermal pad that came with the case, I believe. So I put it over this in case it's getting too hot. It will transfer the heat from the SSD into the metal casing, which makes it a lot easier to cool, obviously, right? All right, so how do we put this all together? This is what it looks like originally. It comes encased like so, right? Here on this side you have absolutely nothing, and on this side you tend to have either a full-size USB port or this is a USB-C port. So that is why I have my two cables here. So this is a cable that goes USB-C to USB-C, so this will work perfect for phones, tablets, and some laptops have the USB-C as well. However, if your laptop doesn't have a USB-C, you can always go USB 3 to USB-C. So again, that will plug into here like so, and this can go into your laptop, your tablet, or whatever you want, right? So let's put this thing together. First things first, right? Pull this apart. All you're going to do, you're going to line up your M.2 drive with the pins here, okay? So for me, I'm going to pick this up, and I can see that the slit that's there, hopefully that focuses, should go that way. So I'm going to insert this way, and normally you tend to wiggle just a bit to get it in, not too much. It's going to have this weird thing, so it's going to look like this, right? You're going to have to push this down, but with the tiny screw thing it comes with, okay? So that's the thing it comes with there. So you're going to have to connect it here. So what I tend to do, I tend to put it this way, put it down like so, and then just put the screw in. So this is a Phillips screw. Any old screwdriver set will work fine for this once it has the right size. Flip this around while keeping pressure on the SSD so it doesn't move. Screw this in. Yeah, that seems about right. Alright, cool. And from here, I simply slide this into the case by pushing this down a bit as well. Alright, so now that this is in fully, there's actually nothing else you need to do. I don't normally seal mine, as I've said, because I like to take this out and swap them around a bit, because I do repairs on laptops. I do use this as a way to either image the hard drive onto an SSD, or just to test if it's working quickly before I go ahead and pull something apart before I put this in. Alright, so again, we have two cables. So I will test the speeds on my laptop and show you guys that as well. So this is for the laptop. My laptop also has a USB-C, so I will test both of these. But before I go ahead and do that, let me just plug this into my phone quickly and see how well it works. Let's move this stuff to one side. Let me unlock my phone. Okay, so here, all I'm going to do is plug the SSD with the cable into the SSD enclosure like so. Then I'm going to plug the enclosure into the phone like so. And as you can see, the light comes up. Alright, so here we go. This is on my mobile phone. So if I go to settings, I'm going to swipe down. I'm going to go to settings. I'm going to go to storage. And it should hopefully tell me what's connected, right? Okay, here we go. So we have 5 gigabytes used of 250. So this is a 256 actually. I didn't realize it was so much. So this is 256. So again, as I've said, if you're like me and you film a lot on your phone and you're always on the move and your phone does not have an SD card slot, and even if it did, this transfers way quicker anyway. You could record to your internal storage, put your stuff onto an external drive like this and edit from there or transfer it to your laptop from there quicker than you could from an SD card slot. Alright? So that's it. I can also access it from my file manager. So I use Astro File Manager. And if I scroll down, there we go. It says Android. I can go in there. Let me actually try to copy something on and off. Let's see if I have any files on here first. Let me go to my internal storage. I should have some stuff in maybe download. Alright, so here we have a video file that's actually 853 megabytes, right? So that one there. I'm going to copy this. So highlight that. I'm going to copy to, and I'm going to go to my internal storage, internal. I'm going to paste it here. Now this shouldn't take too long, but this is really down to the read-write speed of the internal drive as well as the external, but mainly the internal since I'm moving from that to that. What will really test the speed of this drive is going back the other way, right? Now this is a Motorola G8 Plus, so not the fastest phone in the world, but most people will have mid-range phones. So let's still test on this. See, that didn't take too long at all. That's 800 megabytes transferred in about, I don't know, 15-20 seconds. Not too bad. Okay, so to move the file, I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to tap on the dots there. I'm going to select move to, choose the card, the drive, and choose move. Let's see how well it goes. Okay, so roughly 10-ish megabytes per second transfer from here to here. I think that's being limited clearly by the phone's processor, the phone's read-write speed for the internal storage. It moved from here to here a lot quicker, so that's actually surprising. I expected it to move back a lot quicker than it's moving now. Alright guys, so here we are on my desktop. This is the drive plugged in. This is a subfolder of the drive. Here I have, let's see how big this file is. It's about 2 gigabytes. Okay, 1.77 gigabytes. So let's see how quickly that transfers to the drive. Drag and drop there. 400 megabytes per second. That's pretty impressive. That's very impressive actually. And again, keep in mind this can be used as portable storage. That's going to be my main use of this. So if I'm filming something on my phone and I want it backed up somewhere that's safe, secure, that I can transfer quickly because my phone's getting full for whatever reason. And because it does have just simple USB, most Android phones, well, every Android phone I've ever used has USB OTG on the go. So you can just plug in USB devices and they just work. Once they don't take too much power, of course, and this doesn't. So I can transfer large files between myself and other people's phones really quickly, PCs, Xbox, PlayStation, so on and so forth, okay? Because it's just the USB protocol. It's not using anything special. All right. Now let me try going the other way. So let me rename this one as 1 or something. And if I try to go from the drive to my desktop, let's see how quickly that is. It's 1 gigabyte per second. That is ridiculous. So going to the drive, it's roughly 400 megabytes. Going to my desktop from the drive is 1 gigabyte per second. I don't think I need to say anything else, right? I wouldn't recommend buying, I think Samsung or SanDisk has an external USB-C drive, which is basically an M.2 inside of it. I wouldn't recommend buying that for 300, 400, 500 pounds. What I would suggest is you buy a USB 3 enclosure or USB-C enclosure. You buy the drive yourself. You put the drive together. It took me what, like 1 minute to put the drive together. And then from there, you have all the speed you need and you're good to go. All right, so thank you guys for watching. Please stay tuned for some more stuff. Quite a bit coming this week, so peace.